Yeah.
I used to be like a banker and shit, so I
So
kind
you,
of
you know how to
make
use
moves.
money,
But fuck,
dude.
that shit was tight. I'm sitting here like, oh yeah, I'm gonna have to change up my bills because this.
No, yeah, immediately,
Like my
immediately,
partner,
yeah.
I called him immediately. I said, "Hey, look,
Hey,
we
yo.
gonna have to move the monthly, and let me know." I'm like, matter of fact, how much should be to pay off this motherfucker?
Yeah, no, dead ass, bro. Holy
I'm like,
shit.
I might just use a lump sum of my check, pay off my whip.
Yeah.
I might be a little bit in the hole, but then I'm saving money for the rest of the year, so I'll take the L on that. I don't know. We'll see. Just getting crazy.
Crazy. Well, sure, you want to get into it?
Fuck it,
Let's do it. What's up, y'all? My name is Chris Taylor, and we are back with another episode of Ill Conversations. Today, we have no one else but M Legacy. M Legacy, how you doing today?
Yes, sir. I'm feeling good.
Hell
Chris.
yeah,
I'm
hell
feeling
yeah.
good,
Glad to
goddamn.
have you here, bro. We just chopped it up for a little bit. I was like doing those cold opens, kind of get the conversation flowing and shit like that. But you ready to pot today, dude?
Oh yeah, hell yeah, man.
Hell
I'm glad you had me on here, man.
Hell yeah.
I've been waiting, goddamn it.
Oh yeah, I'm excited for this one. I'm excited for this one. So, I want to start. The first time I met you, we were doing the promo for the Forgot Misfits.
Yep.
And then you said we got to work on some shit, right?
Mm-hmm.
So, a lot of people, you know how it should be making music. Yeah. Like, I heard you, but I was like, all right, bet, right? So then I think we both had our performances, and then you killed the stage, and then you texted, hey, let's cook up. And I was like, all right, he's actually legit about the music shit. I was like, all right, let's cook up. And we got one song in the work right now, and then Desperado, and then we got our other songs for the project we got to work on too. But what was it like the first time we met to where you're at now? How much you think you've grown as a musician?
As a musician,
yeah,
I say I've grown a lot because I've started to be more comfortable in M Legacy.
Yeah,
who that individual it is. Because there's me as the person Mario, but then there's M Legacy. That's who's hitting the stage. That's who's building the brand. That's who's being the people, and that's me too. But it's a certain parts of myself that I gotta go ahead and push out more. So it's like doing that, being comfortable in doing that, and finding my voice and being an artist too, without feeling like I'm being a dickhead. Yeah, because I'm real self-conscious of that, trying to make sure I keep that balance between standing up for my art and what I believe in, what's right by me. Yeah, you know what I'm saying, but also not being like fucking egotistical.
Sometimes as artists, it's like you can get high on your own supply. Cause I can listen to my own music for like I listen to my own shit for a month straight and be like, yo, I'm the greatest artist. So I still feel like that, but sometimes, dog, it's okay to take like outside opinions and shit like in, cause as long as they're respected opinions and shit like that. Yeah. Now, with you saying that you like still trying to be M Legacy and Mario, do you feel like those two worlds ever blend and become one, or do you feel like sometimes like let's say you're just like in your regular world, right, and you're at work and stuff like that, do you feel like you have to pull from some lessons from like your artistry and shit like that sometimes?
I feel like just in terms of like I'm very much an introvert. So when I'm on my you know what I'm saying, on my chill shit, or when I'm around people or at work or something like that, I tend to be more reserved. I gotta observe. I gotta make sure I know what's happening, because I'm not trying to get caught off guard by anything. It's crazy out here, people. Okay,
bro, people are fucking dude. This past Valentine's weekend, bro.
I heard on the way over here. I'm like, what? I'm so glad I chilled inside.
Bro, this weekend was this whole. I think cause me and Chris were talking about it. It was Friday the 13th, Friday. But then I work at the car wash, bro. Yeah. We did over 1,000 cars 4 days in a row. So and I'm fucking, bro. I'm tired, bro.
I fucking said my whip finna be clean when I
bro. And they treated us so bad this weekend. But then like, I told Chris too when I first got here. I was like, it's Valentine's weekend. Where's the love at?
No, for real.
Like y'all just being mean as hell.
Motherfucking stingy, bro. They got it. The bag too small. They trying to piece
bro.
It out.
And they probably mad that they probably don't even want to go out. But they probably spent a lot more money than they expected to. Yeah. But we made it here, so I can't complain too much. So. But I was saying, so like, do you ever feel like those two worlds combine into one, or sometimes do you feel like too, like you got to pull from one world and then bring it to another?
I feel like they combine into one more so as I'm creating.
Yeah.
Because I will say M Legacy is definitely more of the persona that started generating once I started rapping. Yeah. And making more expressive music in that sense, and like speaking my mind on that. Yeah. On that note, but Mario is more that he's the singer, he's the one writing. Yeah. Like that when I'm crafting up the riffs and all of that, that's more me, because I've always been that's always been who I was. Yeah. If I wasn't making music to actually try to build a platform and have a message and obviously perform and share my art, I would be doing it anyway. So it's like I might as well put it out there and people enjoy it. So let's keep it rocking.
Bro, people enjoy it. We see shows and shit. They enjoy that shit for sure. For sure.
Hell yeah.
Another thing I've been asking everyone this season too is like, what is their like Peter Parker, like their Spider-Man moment? When's the first time like that radioactive spider bit you? And what was like your first time you made music? You're like, dang, I think I can do this, like for real, for real.
Man, look. So there's a couple of times where I really locked in. I'd say it was like high school for sure.
Yeah.
But like when I first kind of got bit by the spider and I started fucking around, it was. I mean, I was fucking maybe 7, 8. My uncle. Fucking iPads just came out.
Yeah.
It had GarageBand on that bitch. And he just left it in my mom's room. And so I started found GarageBand. I'm like, oh, what's this? And I started fucking around. And the shit came out good. Like, he was like genuinely surprised. Like they do music. Like, my mom's a singer. He's a producer, engineer. Like, motherfucker to do a lot of stuff. So, like, they're like, what the fuck?
Yeah. They're like, oh, shit, he got talent here.
This is just what he's doing. So, and then they started kind of helping me navigate towards choir and band and things like that. So it's always been something I've been interested in. That was when the thing, you know, and so ever since then, it's like when Spider-Man was running around in that luchador mask. He looked serious for real. But then I got down, I think in 11th grade, while the songs in comparison aren't as good as now, evolved. That's when I started actually making music semi-seriously and started actually making full songs and trying to write and do things like that. And I think last year, because there's a lot, you know, personal life shit like that, I was like, you know what? I've been in my room cooking up, trying to get better and better and better, and always coming up with excuses. Let me step out. I want to do more performances this year. And I said, fuck it, let's do it. So it was a couple of times, but it's like, all right, I got my dummy suit, now I got the full suit, put the mask down, we got here full spec, you know what I'm saying, with the fully functioning web shooters.
Nice, hell yeah, dude, hell yeah. I love how you told me this too one time, a couple times we cooked up, made some stuff. You talked about how you wanted to get more on the scene and like meet more people and stuff like that, and I actually love how like you manifested that for yourself through like more performances. And I see you hanging out with like Tokyo and Mac and like Maury and all them and stuff like that. And that's like, it's cool to see that you be like, no, they're awesome people. They're awesome people. I love hanging around them. They're talented as fuck, dude. Like, and they're actually, my favorite thing about like them is like they're doing the shit. Like, you know, like niggas talk about doing music every day, but like they're actually like, I seen them post a lot and I'm like, oh shit, like they're legit about it. So it's cool to see that. And it's good that you're hanging around them because you're the saying like you're the average of the 5 like people you hang around.
Yeah. And I will say that's a thing because I'm someone, I love creating. But when it comes to trying to do the music, the writing, trying to learn how to produce, and then trying to do my own content, I get burnt out really quick because I'm also a perfectionist. So I want it to be a certain way. I want the quality to be a certain way. I don't like just shitting out shit. But at the same time, just post it. Yeah. That's how I had to get through. But I've been seeing them do shit like that. And although the quality of their content is upgrading, they're still just posting.
They're posting, do it. They're just doing it. I think that's the biggest thing of like music. Because there's a lot of people, like I remember when I was in high school, there was 2 dudes that were like really like way more talented than me. And then they kind of stopped making music. One of them came back to making music now, but he's like, he still sounds like he did in high school because he hasn't been doing it in a while. But I always think about like, man, if they really stayed with it, they'd be, I'm pretty good now, but like, goddamn, I feel like I'm still trying to catch up to them on some like anime shit, you know? Like, but just being able to do it and putting that foot forward every day, even if it's a small 1%, just doing that shit, I think really matters.
For real, man. It's like, if I could go back and tell the very not really, let me say tone deaf version of myself at that lunch table, how cold I'd be at the bars, man, it'd be a different story, man. I really thought we was fucking 9th grade going through like the fucking Smash Bros trap instrumentals and like freestyling at the table.
Cause dog, like when you're that age, you think this is gonna happen.
Yeah.
Like, bro, I remember when I dropped out of college, I was like, all right, that's what my parents, just give me a year, I'm gonna get signed. That was like 10 years ago.
You gotta put in some goddamn work.
Yeah, and it takes more. And then like even then, like I'm glad I've learned the lessons that I've learned because I now know that I can build something that can last a long time. Because a quick rise is gonna be a quick fall. At least like if you build something sturdy, you know you're gonna have it for a long time. And even then, having it at that age, when I was like 19, I don't think I would have, for one, been able to handle it mentally, and then 2, appreciate it. Because like appreciating it is like I feel like the biggest key to that shit. Because like how the fuck you gonna be at least getting money from like doing something you love and not be happy, you know, to a certain degree. You know, it's crazy.
It's like I had to tell people, I'm like, I'm glad that it took this, that it's taken so long because now I'm at a point to where I found a way, despite the stresses and the things that piss me off. Overall, you know what I'm saying? I say I'm pretty content and happy with life. However, there's more than I need, and money's the only thing stopping me at this point. I would be cool otherwise. I don't need a bigger house. I just need enough money to fix up this little whip outside. You feel me? Make sure she's 100% clean, and then get some land, and then do some then I'll be on some Kanye shit though.
Like, chill. It's very, as a creative, I feel like it's very simple for us. Like we just want to create in a very safe space that we can be free. It's very simple, you know.
Give me a nice room. You feel me? This everything paid for. All my equipment in there. I'm gonna lock myself in. I'll get y'all out, bro.
Letting a little bit of weed to smoke, a nice view, some good food,
get some liquor in the tank, not too much. You still gotta be able to hit the mic, but just get a little loose.
Feel good. Like, dang, I feel like Superman right now.
You know what I'm saying? You can talk your shit sometimes when you're in a different headspace. I feel like.
Oh yeah, bro. Yeah, that's like I always test myself to make sure I can still write some good shit sober. Cause I'm like, I don't want to rely on anything to be able to write, but like I love smoking and then writing because I'm like, all right, cool. Let me just let the pen fucking fly. I've never really wrote drunk. I've recorded drunk, which I don't think is good. Like anytime I go to Philly and record, I get fucking hammered the first night. Like, and I remember last time I was out there, I drank like 5 Happy Dads, and I was fucking plastered.
Damn.
But then there's the thing, Wawa.
Yeah.
Bro, this is before Wawas were here in Ohio. They've been having in Pennsylvania for years, right?
I know my homeboy. Bro, I'm gonna let you finish though.
Bro, so fired. So after I just left the studio, I went to Wawa. It's like 2:00 in the morning. I'm just like, bro, I ordered a fucking half macaroni, half mashed potato bowl with chicken tenders and shit. Some like hot buffalo sauce, bro. Bro, fire. And I went to sleep. It was a great night. Great night.
Yeah. Nah, bro, my boy Isaiah, he live in Philly. He been telling me about Wawa for years. I'm like, what the fuck are you talking about, bro?
Bro, Wawa is dog. Wawa.
What the fuck are you talking about, bro?
Wawa. We want a sponsorship.
Hey, listen. Wawa. And for me personally, listen, Arizona.
Nigga, hey,
I need.
Bro.
Listen, all I need is I don't. You don't even gotta pay me. Just lifetime supply. Just send me flavors, cause I promise you, I got you.
Like, you been trying to get an Arizona sponsorship? We need to make some Arizona content together. Cause I've been trying to, cause they don't do ads, but like I haven't seen anyone like. I gotta show you the music video I have. It's called Live from the Crib. I filled my whole fridge up with Arizonas because I want to get a sponsorship.
Bro, I'm talking about like get that sponsorship.
Bro, Arizona sponsorship. I'm cool.
Like,
chilling.
bro, y'all don't understand. Mucho Mango is my favorite bev, bro. It's a vice actually, but
great.
It's okay.
You know what? I knew the economy was fucked when Arizonas were $1.49 now.
Then I went to the gas station. I saw that
$1.49.
$1.69.
Bro, you just like it was
like the audacity, bitches say 99.
I said, hit the.
I was real life. How I said, you lucky I want this goddamn watermelon drink right now.
And you know what? It's not their fault either. It's the stores. Because I remember I posted a story about it on my Instagram, and the person someone from Arizona hit me back. It's like, hey, it's not us. It's the store. Yeah. And I was like, you know what? Much love. I ain't mad at y'all. Much love.
Yeah, I don't know. Because these are things that I've heard. But I heard that the owner was like, hey, man, listen, we keeping the price 99 cents because of the economy. If you find somebody raising them prices, though, let us know. We'll snatch that off the shelf.
Oh, bet. I will listen, I will be an informant. I don't care. I will go incognito. You know how they got the guys in like the first 48 to get them in the room? Oh, give me 5 Arizonas. I'll tell you everywhere in Ohio. I'll tell you everywhere. I promise y'all. I'll see you so quick.
I think it's just the cans or the ones that just have like the 99-cent tag on them still.
Man, dude, Walmart and Kroger's are the only places because you know what? Mm-hmm. I love
Kroger be having the deals.
Bro, you know what? You know what one of my joys in life is when I see an Arizona for 89 cents.
Man, when I see the 3 for, you know what I'm saying, 2 or some shit like that.
2 for 1?
You feel me?
I can see you have the 2 for 1.
The
bro, I'll be
loading that shit up.
I'm turning the dude from Rick and Morty. Ooh-wee.
Show me nice. We has some Arizona in here.
Man, dude, on God, bro.
Listen, get that sponsorship. I'm telling you,
Arizona.
You're not gonna regret it. I'm already low key like spazzing. Like,
bro, we gotta make it. We'll make some skits about Arizona's. We're gonna get Arizona.
We're getting that attention. Come on now,
bro. Oh my God, this is why I love podcasting. We just did like a whole 5-minute conversation about Arizona.
Look,
that's so funny.
That was a whole fucking plug right there, man.
Yeah, literally plugged them in there like, all right, now go ahead and get some Arizonas, y'all.
See, now we need to get we need to go ahead, stack up, get the Lyrical Lemonade music video. Lyrical Lemonade, put the Arizona in the Lyrical Lemonade. They gotta see it.
Mucho Mango music.
You know what I'm saying? Mucho Mango Music, bro.
Mucho Mango Music Mondays.
You get man. Listen. And if we do like we might be even to do like a little drinking thing with them. You know what I'm saying? You get the Arizonas.
You know my thing was, I was like, we can do taste testing Arizonas if we know which ones they are, or like mix Arizonas together and be like, all right, this flavor and that flavor.
Oh, not facts.
Or like,
I don't try because I don't try like. I want to say
there was a new one, pineapple. It was like
the pineapple cream shit.
Did you like it?
That shit was fire. I ain't gonna lie.
I low key like at first I was like, you know the girl, the meme of the girl is like, the white lady's like, that was me at first. I was like,
I'm like,
okay,
but I just kept drinking that. I'm like,
yeah. That's why I was like, I don't know.
That one, I think,
right. Yeah, bro.
I really like that one. I like the dragon fruit mango.
I never had that one.
Had that one?
Never.
That one's really good. I finally found the blueberry white tea they got in the gas station.
Oh, so gassed. It was like it's
so
gassed.
fucking, it's so refreshing.
Gassed. It's good.
Then they got the Then I knew that of course they had the green tea with ginseng. But they got the black tea with ginseng. I never had
the
that.
black tea one.
I found that.
See, it's like collecting Pokemon cards. I swear
you
to
feel
God,
me?
bro.
I promise you walk in there and you just see new flavor. And you're like,
yeah, it didn't. Bro, it was 4:00 in the morning because I was going to work and I saw it. I was like, I'm gonna buy it.
Some certain stores have their own specific flavors that they have.
I love that.
I'm like, oh,
I love that.
Damn, I gotta come to like Speedway.
Dude, Speedway has some certain ones, and then
let me get that.
UDF don't sell them anymore. I can't find them in UDF.
Yeah, it's like certain ones have them.
Yeah,
but they only have like certain flavors.
But it's very bare. Like
yeah.
Over here, they got them still, but they sell.
These motherfuckers is feeding.
Arizona's run 99 cents, thank God. But we talking about trying to get a Arizona sponsorship, and yeah, we trying, bro.
Bro,
literally.
You feel me? And listen, no knock to the little kid, but listen, y'all done gave Rizzler his own drink. I need
Wait,
one.
What?
They gave the Rizzler. I don't really follow him too much on Instagram, but I know of him.
They
gave him his own flavor. I tried it. It's not bad. But listen, I need one of those. We can talk about it. We can talk about. Damn. See. Listen.
There's not a peach flavor. We don't have a peach flavor.
And see, look, he on my mind. Cause listen, peach mango.
Peach. Huh?
Peach mango.
Yeah.
Peach mango.
Yeah, peach mango.
You feel me? Arizona peach mango goes
They're gonna
fucking
take this
dummy.
idea.
I need my credit. It was here first. We marked it. We got it. We got timestamps.
Yeah.
We got timestamps.
I'm suing.
Timestamps.
No, or at least sponsor us lesbians some ads.
You know what I'm saying? See, look.
Arizona, we don't want to.
I would hate to have to do that to you.
We love y'all. We love y'all. Yeah. We love y'all. But
you know what I'm saying? I'm just saying.
Nah, we love Arizona, bro. That's so funny, dude.
Nah, that's funny.
I'll just get back into music shit, bro. That's gonna be like just 10 minutes of the pod right there. There's gonna be so much shit to chop up from that. That's so funny. All right, let's get into puddle season, dog. That project was really fucking good, dog. That shit was really fucking good. Mac had one of my favorite features out of 2025.
Hell yeah.
That pocket that he got into was great. And then also, dude, Runoff, great. Dude, I remember we were at the listening party, and I was like, where's the rest of it at? Because, like, I remember you told me it was an EP, but I was like, oh, shit, that's it. Yeah. But, like, bro, it sequenced very well. The first song that you had with Tokyo was really good, too. Your rapping was good. I liked how you did some singing stuff on there, too. But Puddle Season might be my favorite track in the whole thing because it's like you attack the hook, that beat, it kind of really encapsulated the whole project very well. So I want to give you props on that.
Hey, man, I appreciate that.
How did that come about?
Whenever I have a lot on my mind, I like to sit in the rain. And my late grandmother, actually, she loved the rain. So it's like one thing we share. So I just like, I be standing out, sitting out in the rain. I just think, and I be getting my things together. And so I like the rain. I'll stand out in that motherfucker, just sitting there. Motherfuckers think I'm crazy. I don't care, motherfucker.
Do your thing.
I be outside. So it's like puddle season. It's like, I'm the rain man. And it's funny enough, some of my relatives call me Rain Man. So, but so it just kind of came together. So
yeah.
The project was really just me wanting to kind of press my rapping chops.
Yeah.
But also just like these are some of the things that are stressful to me or what I'm going through right now, and a lot of it was me developing as an artist and kind of finding my own lane in the way that I want to do things.
Yeah.
Because I feel like as an artist you're pulled so many different ways, especially with social media involved and everybody trying to blow and shit. So it's like, damn, I could do this, but like, nah, I'm gonna do my style. I've worked really hard to cultivate this, and while I can fit into a bunch of lanes, and any song that I make is out of an authentic space, or respect for the style, I feel like that was really a showcase of where I come from, and really my head put onto, or my mental put into the song, especially PSI. Yeah, I mean, shit, that didn't even have a hook. That was me just wanting to be low key on some Kendrick shit. I ain't gonna lie.
No, you were rapping your ass off on the whole project. You could tell, like, hearing, like, sonically, you can hear, like, you're really trying to really rap really good, which I think is a unique skill to have. Because, like, when you're trying to get a certain message across, for one, it's hard to even write about it. But then also conveying it in your vocals, I feel like, is another level to it. Because people think, like, rapping, man. Like, people think rapping's easy. Yeah, it is, but, like, you really care about it, though. Like, you try to get intricate. I think, for me personally, I think rap is the easiest, like, genre to get into, but I think it's the hardest to master. Yep. Like, I think it is personally.
And there's so many different ways to master, because it's like, for the sake of, and I'm just going to bring it because we was talking about it a little earlier, you got J. Cole, you got Kendrick, those specifically, they're both very elite rappers in terms of their rhyme schemes and how they attack. But the way that they craft is so different, but both of them are intricate and crazy. It's like, what the fuck? I'm sitting here like, bro, but it's like, damn, it's levels to this shit. And it's levels to storytelling. It's levels to how you can word a message and reference and call back even. Like, how the fuck?
Well, a callback, if you can pull a song from, if track 2 can somehow call back to track 10, you're like, oh, what? Like, For Your Eyes Only by J. Cole, sometimes I might put it above Forest Hill Drive, just because the simple fact, like, that 9-minute song at the end, he pulled everything. It's like, oh, he's talking from his homie's perspective the whole time. Like, what the fuck, you know? Yeah. Like, this is, but even then, like, you got a Uzi, who's, like, very talented in his own right. Then you got a Kodak Black. So, like, I feel like our challenge as rappers in this new age, we have to, like, I like to try to be able to rap in every style, you know? I'm not saying I'm trying to master everything, but I want to get to as good of a point, like, all right, I know I like to be intricate with my raps, but, like, if I can do shit, I can do it well enough to be like, people like this, you know? And then if I really want to expound on that, I can. Like, with Sad Boy Hours, that was something I was like, I don't even know. Like, that sound came from, I don't want to say it came from nowhere, because I always want to do that sound, but, like, being able to execute, I was like, oh, shit, this is a new tool in my bag now, you know? Like, and just being a rapper, you're able to, because I don't know if there's any other, maybe I got to get in other genres, but in rap, you can equip yourself with different tools as you go on your journey, you know? Because you can be cool at punchlines, but let's say you're not good at storytelling. All right, cool. Next album, you're good at storytelling. All right, cool. Let's say your flows weren't that good. Your third album, your flows, your cadence, your fucking storyline, and your punchlines are good. All right, your fourth album, let's go make some really intricate beats and then encapsulate who you are as this person now, you know? There's always things you can grow with it. And that's why I think rap is one of those things where, like, it is one of the harder genres to, like, master.
Hell yeah. I think music in general is just fucking hard to master once you really... Like, if you really break it down, but I'm like, the one thing about me is vibrations. But the way that we handle that shit is crazy. It's like, that's what got me really fascinated me with it. These little vibrations have the ability to affect the mood.
It's crazy.
And it's like, for me, I love just that about music. I love music as its source. Now I have my genres that I prefer, but it's like, when it comes to me creating music, I listen to a lot, man. I listen to everything from Erykah Badu to Foo Fighters, Maroon 5, you know what I'm saying?
Love Maroon 5.
I didn't listen to a lot of rap until I got a little older, because my mom was just on you know, on that type of time. But you feel me? Once I got older, I started listening to Eminem, Tech Nine, Lil Wayne, the motherfuckers. I'm like, oh shit, hold on, like, you know what I'm saying?
It's
and
crazy.
I'm just expanding my mind and learning. So it's like, I had to start from zero with rap. Like, I really had like no natural real talent for it. Like, I could catch a rhythm. Yeah, that was about it. But you know, I wanted to be like Eminem so bad I read the damn dictionary. So now I'm pulling out these complex words and syllables out my ass, and I mean, you know, that just kind of cycle through randomly. Or now I study Tech Nine, and so it's like, oh, now I got, you know, I can rap faster now. I've learned how to do little shit like that. Singing, it's like, okay, I can sing, but how do I write this in a way that people feel this in a fucking soul?
Yeah.
Like,
Yeah.
you know what I'm saying? How do I give you that Kehlani fucking effect to where you singing this with your whole chest?
It's like, damn, this is you're really going like in on it right now. And you know, like that's the thing about music. I don't think people appreciate enough. Is like, and now sometimes I don't even appreciate enough. Like it's a skill. Like it is a skill like that you sharpen over time.
Like I even take it for granted sometimes because it's like I get in this headspace where it's like, okay, I know I'm a certain level, and I was like, but I'm not at the top.
Yeah, you know, and it's the crazy part. Like sometimes but like I'll talk from me personally. Sometimes I'm like, I feel like you gotta work to where you need to get to. But it's like, damn, it's like I feel like I should be there because my talent is here. Mm-hmm. But then sometimes it's like we were talking about like earlier, like you have to get those steps in before you even get there. So that's how I try to look at it and kind of like calm myself down, because like if I think too much, I'm like, dude, I start getting mad about it. I'm like,
you gotta rationalize.
Yeah, that too.
I've learned just about stepping out of my comfort zone and trying to be more on the scene. It's like I'm seeing so many artists, both you know in the city, out the city, and I'm seeing motherfuckers blow up from different states, and it's easy to be like,
that should be me.
That should be me.
You feel me? It's very easy to fall into that mindset.
Or like, mom, or like, shit. And it's okay to be proud of your stuff. And yeah, in your opinion, your music might be a little bit better, or whatever the case might be. You know what I'm saying? There are some dickheads, and there are some people with just not good music. You know what I'm saying? But you know what I'm saying? At the end of the day, it's like, what's meant for me would be, I just gotta keep doing what I need to do.
Now I was gonna say that too.
And you gotta let it motivate you. I had to teach myself, and sometimes it's still tough to teach myself to be happy for others and motivate myself. Cause I'm like, okay, well, shit, if they got it, I definitely can. That makes me. I just gotta move different.
Motivates me so much. Like Chris DJ for Flame Fontaine a couple weeks ago, and I saw his show, bro. Man, he made me. I'm like, bro. I went home. I was like, all right, I gotta get in my shit, bro.
Flame is dope.
Like. Phenomenal, bro. He got so much better, bro. He always gets better every time I see him perform. And he played this one song with John Carlos. Whoo! Bro, that shit was so fucking good.
It's crazy. I haven't seen the both of them at different open mics recently. And I'm like, damn, bro, it was good to connect with them. Cause
yeah,
I was like,
shit, the city's like, bro, once you realize it probably too now. Yeah. Like, once you're out at certain events, you're like, oh, I know him. Yeah. I know her. I saw you here, like, and then you start getting cool. But it literally just takes like one interaction, like, oh, we performed in a show together, like, hey, this person introduced me to this person, you know, and then you start seeing them all the time. It's like I probably saw you at these events before, but we didn't know each other. Yeah,
and it's like, damn, it's like, or like we just said what's up in like passing, so it wasn't really locking in. It's like, damn, I know I met you before, but fuck, let's do this again.
Yeah. That's what I love about the scene. Like, it's still. Like, I can't wait to see what it's like in 5 years when everything, like, because, bro, it's going to blow up, right?
It's going to blow up.
Like, me and Chris talk about all the time. We see it happening. And it's like going to these different pockets of shows, and it's like, oh, shit. And it's starting to bubble over here. You go over here, it's like, oh, shit. That got a little following over here. And you go like, oh, shit. Like, then you start seeing, like, all right, in a couple years' time, as long as they stay on the same path, they're going to pop. And in Cincinnati, everyone will be talking about, like, oh, these rappers in Cincinnati. Bro, we've been had heat.
Yeah, it's just me and Toke actually, or just the gang in general. We was talking about like the scene is coming up. Somebody got to put the city on, and there's so many talented motherfuckers. Yeah, it's just like everybody just gotta let's work together with it. That's the only thing about the scene. Yep. There's a lot of great people, but then you do have some people that are more out for themselves, unfortunately, and so that does kind of make it kind of hard. Or like we were saying earlier, it's like you'll meet an artist and it's like, oh yeah, let's work together.
But it's industry shit. Like they just saying it to keep it cool. Yeah. But I ain't gonna lie, dog. Compared to how the scene was in 2020, 2019, way more welcoming. Or maybe, you know what? I'll say that's from my perspective. It seems more welcoming. And maybe it's because I'm putting myself out there more, and maybe because I'm doing more shows and stuff. But, like, bro, 2020, 2019, 2021, it was like, it was kind of cliquish. Like, you go to the Machby, and you would see, like, certain rappers hang out, and it's like, you can never get in that clique unless you're cool with them. Yeah. But now, it's kind of cool being a little bit older now. You've seen the new people start rapping, and they're making their own scene. And they're way more welcoming. And, like, it's funny now seeing some of the older rappers at these newer rapper shows. And it still be like on they like click is bullshit, and they're like in the corner not trying to talk to nobody. And it's like, I feel you. Maybe you don't want to talk to anybody, but I think you got to be more welcoming of the scene. Yeah. And you want to be a part of history. You want to be on the right side of it, because when this scene pops, bro, it's gonna be amazing. Because there's, for one, Cincinnati's a low key city. No one really talk like.
Bro, we always get like little pot shots and shit.
Yeah, bro, because it's Ohio. That's why. But Cincy's lit, bro.
Nah, like it's lit has so many lit people, and I'm like, you know, and for people, anybody that sees me out in public, listen, I'm gonna be real with you. I'm antisocial as fuck sometimes, so I might not feel like talking, but once I start to open up, I'm cool. If you come up and talk to me or say what's up, I'll say what's up back. But otherwise, you know what I'm saying? Take a little minute. I ain't trying to mean nobody. Just, you know what I'm saying?
Introvert shit. It'd be like that.
It just be like that. And I'm an introvert. Like I said, like, you know, I don't know how the scene was in 2020 because I wasn't out here I was in my room, like. You know, I had some other artists I would connect with through Discord and stuff like that, and I was learning from, and but like I was in my room cooking up, trying to learn how to do different shit. Yeah, you know what I'm saying. And so I was in a training arc for real.
Yeah, that's how it be. But you always hit training arcs in your career as an artist, though, man. Yeah. Like I'm hitting one right now. I've always feel like once I'm done with a project, it's always like
that's the trainer.
Maybe how you felt this way after we were done with Puddle Seeds, but it's like, all right, I'm kind of like done. Like, what's next?
What's next?
Yeah, you kind of just like
we got to go to the next thing.
Yeah, and you're trying to. And I was talking to Flame Fontaine about that when he was talking about his new project, because you're kind of just like in this new space where like, all right, what's next? Like, and you get to create a new sound, and that's I think the most fun because you're like, all right, that's done. I don't want to redo this, but like, let's take the good from this and make something better. You know, that's always so much fun.
You know, what somebody pointed out to me, though, is that we have that thought from an artist's perspective, and it's like, we want to go on to the next shit, but, you know, the general public, they might need you to push the older shit a little bit longer.
And it's always clashing.
It's a classic, because it's like, yeah, but I'm not in that headspace. Like, sometimes it's hard. Like, I might cook up a song, like, randomly at 2 a.m., and the shit's fire, but I just can't complete the song because I'm not in that headspace no more. Yeah. So anything that I do after that sounds inauthentic at that point. So it's like certain songs are just like that. Like, I can't, if I'm not in that headspace anymore, I don't resonate with it as much. I can get there, but, like, you know, I might have to literally just sit there and do nothing but listen to that song for a couple hours to try to put myself back in it. You know, rather than working on something I'm naturally wanting to gravitate to as an artist. So it's like that'd be the tricky part.
Yeah. Trying to navigate that. You're also trying to be an old version of yourself too. Yeah. It's like, think about this, like if you had a new, let's say you got a new laptop, right? And you're trying to run the previous version of that laptop. Like the last generation's laptops, like all that stuff on the new one, it's probably not going to work. It should, in theory it should work, but it's probably not going to work the best, you know? Like, hey, there's this new version of it that gives you more tools to do whatever you need to do. And I feel because like sometimes I'll go back to a beat, I'm like, man, I'm gonna work on this, and then like a year passed, I'm like, all right, let me try working it again. I'm like, all right, I don't like it. And then another year passed, I'm like, I don't even feel the same way about this beat anymore. And I'm like, I'm not on that type of timing anymore, or like I don't even think I can want to attack this beat how I would anymore, you know?
Yeah, it's like at that point, like, damn, I might as well just rewrite this shit.
That's why, dude, I'm thinking to the point, like, dude, like content and all that shit, just get all of it done before you even release your project. That way, when it's out, just like you're just done. Like, here, I've had this saved up for 3 months, and this should keep you off it for the next 3 or 4 months until I work on my next shit. Because, the whole content thing is annoying, but you got to do it. I mean, it's part of the game, but you know what? I'd rather that than have to like beat on the hood of a car and make a beat in New York just to get like 30 minutes of studio time and maybe record a song.
Or, you know, back in the days, motherfuckers had to stand outside for hours in the cold with a stack of CDs. Yep. You hope somebody would play.
Niggas still doing that shit, bro. It's crazy,
still
bro.
Motherfuckers doing that, and I definitely commend it, and I commend the hustle. Shit, you got J. Cole riding around the city with CDs in his trunk.
But see, the difference is, though, J. Cole has 1,000 people that want to buy his shit.
Yeah, no.
If I don't know you, and then I have to pay for a CD,
I'm not doing it.
Last time I did it, terrible. It was mixed terrible. First song was cool. I was like, all right, bet. And the rest of the 8 tracks were ass. And I was like, all right, well, that's on me. Pay $15 for a mixed CD.
$15. See, and it's like I be feeling shitty because it's like, damn, I would want somebody to support me.
I always support. I'll still support. It's a bad investment, terrible investment. I'll support every time. I know I'm losing money. I know I'm gonna get tricked. But like, and it's usually a black dude too. So I'm like, all right, cool.
Damn it, man. Come on, man.
Fuck. All right, I'll make music because I feel like energetically, karma-wise, I feel like it's going to come back on me if I don't do right by him. Because I'm like, I used to be where you were at. So let me be nice to you. You know, that's how I feel.
That's how I feel. I feel like that's more so how I take the approach when I meet new artists on the scene. You know, like these open mics and shit that I be going to. Shout out Blacklight. Shout out We Die. Shout out motherfucking Galaxies. You know what I'm saying? Those are the ones I be popping out to. But, you know, when I meet different artists, especially when I can tell they take the craft seriously, or, you know, they have a unique voice or way that they approach a song, it's like, okay, my interest is peaked because now I'm excited for what can be made. Yeah. But not only that, it's like, all right, cool. If you're a cool person, then we can really like know some shit.
Even better.
But it's like I used to be the type to stand offish, so now I'm actually having to be like, hey yo, what's good? Like, you know what I'm saying? Like,
Yeah.
we can connect. So it's like having to be in that space definitely is a transition too, and I feel like that's something I've gotten more comfortable with as legacy, kind of coming back to our other conversation.
Yeah.
Because now I'm used, and I'm addressing a crowd, and I'm controlling the energy, and I gotta, you know what I'm saying? There's a lot more aspects that go into a performance than some people realize.
Yeah, for sure.
And
a lot goes into performance.
And even I've grown up watching my mom perform, and I know how she's seeing her, but even just watching her do shit, doesn't really put you in frame for like, if you're really like trying to give your all for a show and you're preparing for it, how much that puts on you in that moment. It's like, damn, I gotta remember these songs and all this little shit. Like, I'm not going out like some of these motherfuckers, not lip syncing, not the whole thing, cause at least know, you know what I'm saying.
Hell yeah, dog.
That's one thing I be thinking about. Like, shit, I might not have like it to where it's like straight acapella or no shit, but I at least want to make sure that when I make this song, when I get on stage, unless I just want motherfuckers to vibe out, I can actually perform the song.
You got to it adds another level to it, because like if you're able to vocally execute how it sounds, or better yet, even sound better than the track, that's gonna make the fans go crazy, bro. Because like, I remember listening to Vince Staples live. I said, oh, he's rapping everything, like everything. And he has no backtrack. I said, this is amazing. And I think when a rapper does that, my biggest pet peeve is when, like, I can't hear a rapper's voice, and it's just the beat drowning him out. I'm like, bro,
man.
Like, I want to hear what you sound like. And I remember hearing someone say that in a crowd one time before because this was when I was like 16 or 17. And I was at a show in Columbus. This is before I performed. I was like making music low key. I heard somebody say that, and I was like, you know what? You right. You right. I was like, let me try to make sure I rap. Y'all hear me when I rap. Like, I'll do that shit for like the singing shit, but most times it's me rapping and shit like that. So,
yeah, nah, I feel like I do the same shit, and I be trying to, like, what I do to cheat sometimes is like I'll turn the main vocals down. That way, say I need to.
Like, that was what I'm saying. Yeah, keep them in the background a little bit.
Just make it everything. All of it's just background shit. You feel me at that point? But also, maybe if I fuck up, you can hear the background and still know what the fuck I'm trying to say.
Or the same type of timing.
If I need to take a breath unexpectedly because I'm doing too much fucking jumping around.
Dog, dude, who you telling? I already know, bro. I already fucking know.
Because I'll be like, damn, what the fuck? Oh, I thought I was in shape.
And then you're like, because you're exuding so much energy, you don't even know it. Yeah, and you're just like, that adrenaline is running. So then, like, you don't even know, dog.
So then you're in this moment, like, now it's starting to hit you. You're moving. All right, my heart beating fast as fuck. I got to get this whole rest of this verse out. But I got to breathe.
Yeah. You forget to breathe. It's like
fuck.
Yeah, it's, dog, performance is the whole thing. That's what people I don't think people understand what goes into the craft. Like, a lot goes into it. And like, that's like people like, why you care so much, bro? I give them all of this shit, bro. Nah. Like, it takes a lot, like, being vulnerable on tracks and then performing in front of people and then having to make content and video. Like, you tend a lot of time just being open about who you are if you're being authentic in your music. So, like, I'm going to take this shit serious, you know? Like, I don't know how any other way to do it, you know?
Yeah, and plus it's like, I'm already stage fright getting up on this bitch. I'm not finna get up here and be ass on stage. I can't do it. Like,
fuck that.
Every show that I've had, I will go back and watch the footage and check and see shit. Other performers, even, I will observe how they do shit.
Oh, bro, every time. You have to.
You know what I'm saying? And I'll find shit that I like that they did, and I'll make it mine. I'm like, hey,
put your own little spin on it, but that's how you get better, though. Like, that's why I always make sure, like, if my performance is, cause I remember my homie Karan was like, bro, I learned how to use, like, stage presence and stuff because of you. And I was like, oh, shit, like, people watch me perform. Like, I didn't really think about to then. Like, I know people watch me, like, artist-wise. And I was like, all right, every time I perform now, I said, let me make sure I execute as well as I can because I want to make sure I set some competitive spark off with another artist so they can get better. And hopefully that competitive spark can come back to me. Because when I see one of y'all do really good, I'm like, shit.
Man, listen.
Shit, all right, bet. Let's fucking go, you know?
One thing I love is being in the stew with the gang and everybody cooking up. And even if I'm not cooking up and I'm just here, I'm like, oh, shit. Or I see a fucking reel hit my Instagram and there's some bars being dropped or a video just came out. I'm like, oh, shit. Fuck, I gotta go. You know what I'm saying? Like, shit. One of my friends told me the other day, like, bro, I still can't believe you got her did pull-ups in the goddamn snowstorm. I said, well, shit. I saw somebody walking on their fist in a snowstorm. I said, well, shit, I'm not gonna be.
Ain't gonna outwork me. Fuck
outdone.
that.
God damn it. I'm on a training arc too. Shit, go just give me till May, cause I'm finna be anime bodied out this bitch.
Hell yeah. So are you in it? So are you currently in a training arc right now for your music? You would say.
I am.
What does that pertain of?
Right now, I'm having to learn how to write R&B again. Not only just write R&B again, but also write it the way that I want to write it. You know what I'm saying? And include the elements and the writing styles in the way that I want to tell the story that I'm trying to tell.
Yeah.
And make it cohesive, because it's like, it's one thing to just make a song about love. It's one thing just to sing real nice and talk about how I'm feeling or something like that. But it's another to structure everything and tell a story throughout,
explain
and have everything cohesive. Explain the feeling, let you know what I'm saying, and word it in a way that's still beautiful, that it's not too cluttered. It's not like I'm overly talking to you, but that you understand what
and it's not surface level either.
Yeah,
and you
can
connect to
deep.
it.
You can
that
connect
is
to it.
I think that is the toughest thing to do as an artist, because like because like sometimes I'm like how personal do I want to go, you know? Because like some things is like, and I got better over that after years, but it's like something like, dude, I want to say that, and like how's it gonna be perceived? And it's like, bro, fucking someone else feels that way, bro.
Yeah,
like if you feel that way, someone else definitely feels that way too, for sure.
Yeah.
You're not the only one. And that'd be kind of crazy. I ain't gonna lie.
For real. Like somebody out there relates, and that's also another reason why I made music. Like somebody else gonna relate to this shit. You know what I'm saying? And it's like, man, and also learning, okay, with rap, you can be complex and that shit'll go crazy. So with R&B, a lot of times the simpler the better.
Yeah.
It's just how you're being simple in terms of how you do it.
Yep.
You know what I'm saying?
It's gotta be elegant.
Yeah.
Was it minimalism is cool if it's done right.
Exactly.
I remember I worked with a dude, man. His name was Johnny, bro. He said he was a minimalist, but he just wanted to give bare minimum effort, and it did not look good at all. And it's like, bro, like I get it if you are a minimalist, but like I think you give minimal effort, and I don't think that's good personally. So, yeah, shout out to Johnny if you're listening. Probably not, but yeah, that was a crazy summer. I worked at Eli. You ever go to Eli's Barbecue?
Nah.
Dude, I worked down there. It's a barbecue spot on the other side of the river. It's pretty good. I think it's really good. I worked there for a summer, dog. We used to get high as fuck in the fucking. There was a van. There was a trailer outside, and they'd do catering orders, but we would blow down in there. We would just smoke hit Jeeves, go back inside, make food. At 2 hours passed. All right, I'm gonna take a smoke break. Hit some Jeeves. It was fire. It was so fire. It was such a. And I was making my first album at the time too. Funny enough.
Oh, word?
So yeah, it was such a I always remember that summer because it was such a fun time. And I was making barely $450 a week.
Man,
barely, and I had to pay rent and shit, dog. It was bad. Like some weeks better than others, but bro, I remember one week my check came in, it was $428. I said, ooh. I said I got a car payment. And I said, I don't know what I'm gonna do. I figured it out. I still bought some weed too. I said I gotta get some weed. Figure that shit out.
I'm like, hey man, everything gonna fall where it need to.
Oh, 1,000%.
Make sure we get the weed through like that shit.
All right, dog. Let's go ahead and wrap this podcast. So, what are you currently working on right now musically? What can you tell the people to be looking out for?
All right, listen. So it's been a long wait, but finally the 2-pack for Puddle Season is coming out. I'm aiming for March 1st. I got the songs done. I'm just working on the cover art right now and getting that shit centered.
Let's go.
And then of course all the content and whatnot, but that don't really have an impact on the content. We got Winter's Crest. It's gonna probably come out a little late for winter, but it's still a very experimental project for me. But I feel like y'all gonna fuck with it. It's got a couple of different vibes on there. Later this year, more than likely, we'll have Broken Romance, which is the R&B project that I'm working on. At this rate, we're probably at 15 songs, so y'all gonna eat good off of that one.
All right.
And then there's the dance project. I have no idea when the hell that's coming out. I don't have a plan for that particularly, but when all the songs are finished, I'll go ahead and get that scheduled. But we working on some shit. Then, of course, me and you got the collab project.
Yes, sir.
Shout out my boy Scars, Young Scars. We trying to work on a little something. You know what I'm saying? I can't talk too much on the details, but it's gonna be a nice little sound for you. For your ears to listen to. And so I'm hoping to make a lot more little collabs and different projects with different artists this year. not to go on a tangent, but I've been real just me for a lot of music, so I'm trying to reach out, do more features, and especially locally, so we can get the scene moving up. So, you know, it'll be interesting.
It's tough trying to get other artists on board sometimes.
It can be.
It's tough.
I
think making collab projects is the toughest thing to do as an artist, man.
The toughest thing to do, because either scheduling is a motherfucker, or it's just like trying to line things up with you and that other individual just does not work out.
Yeah, and I know how my personality is with certain things, so I'm like, because I know I had a project with another dude, and I was like, he would send the beat, and then I would get his song done like super quick, send it back to him like a day. And this happened a couple times, and I was like, I don't know if I'm scaring him or not, because like I'm getting this shit done quick as fuck. Yeah. I'm like, hey, let's do the other line. I'm like, sometimes gotta hit the brakes, buddy, because like I be trying to go so hard to shit. That's why I like our project. I'm like, all right, let me settle down. We'll schedule time. And then be intentional. I think we gotta be intentional about it. That's the biggest thing. You just
be intentional.
Can't just do shit. Like, let's make a project, and then like, you know, we just kind of like, there's no plan around it. You know.
If we throw it together, it has more time to just be like something that sits on the shelf type of deal. And you know, so we gotta get things.
I mean, the first song's pretty heat, dog. I ain't gonna lie. Nah, Desperado was crazy.
I can't wait to finish that other one we started.
Man. I've been playing it. I'm still trying to figure out how to attack that beat, because your verse is amazing. Like, I wake up, get the speakers jumping. Used to walk around if I went through. Bro, that shit was gas, bro. I play this shit, bro. I hear it, bro. That shit's gas, bro. Hey, bro. Like, I'm like, dude, I gotta make sure like I attack the beat right. But we gonna get it right. Sure. I'm excited for it, for real.
It's gonna be some shit.
All right, where can everyone find your music, and where can everyone find you on social media?
Social media is gonna be M_Legacy with an X instead of a C for Instagram and TikTok. I don't currently post on TikTok. I'm working on some things before I come back to TikTok, but Instagram is where you can find me primarily. I'm starting to get active on Facebook, and then it's M_Legacy on all platforms. M_Legacy, normal speller, and y'all will find me.
Hell yeah, brother.
Yes, sir.
My name is Chris Taylor. This has been M_Legacy. This has been another episode of Illconversations. Make sure you like, comment, subscribe, all that fun shit. Make sure you guys follow Legacy on all platforms. Stream all his music. Puddle Season is out now. Yes, Puddle Season Deluxe is on the way. Stay tuned for that, and we guys will catch you guys on the next episode of Illconversations. Peace. Yes, good shit. Good pop, bro. Hell yeah, man. That Arizona